Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Anatoliy and I'm a helper pastor from Tbilisi in Reformed Church, Presbyterian Church. Yeah. So a couple of days I spent my time to thinking about refugees and thinking about what is mean, because I prepare my worship service through the 46 Psalms. When Psalms called it's God is our refuge, and I decided to share with you some thought about this and about what it means to be a refuge, because some of you asked me why we not coming to the Russia back or something like this, and I wanted to share with you why we can't come back to the Russia and what it means to be a immigrant. So I think you know it. Some of you know it because maybe some of you it's first ages who comes to the USA or in other countries, but now you know it's bad situation on the world, a lot of wars and a lot of people who wanted to find new places for his living. So maybe it's helpful for you if you have some people in your church or in your neighbors, and you can understand what is feeling on these people now, and I can share you a little bit, not a lot, but just a little bit. So it's we have only two type of person who have immigrants. So first, it's when you decided, oh, I need to come in for new places, and you prepare everything. Maybe it's normal for all this life. It's like if you find new places on your country, but new city, you prepare everything and you move to another places, and it's like you move but it's not so complicated for you and not so hard, because you have same languages, same countries, same government, just new places, but you need to find new friends, new church, new work, everything new, and it's not easy for people too, but most of people made it for maybe a couple times for his life. So another type is when people need to get out of his country and find another countries, but it's this type have same same story, but another way, because if you get out of your country, sometimes you decided I don't want to leave this country, and I need to find another better places, and you prepare everything and you move to another country, like a legal status, you have everything, but you maybe you find a new job or something like this, and you move, prepare everything. But another type is like a refuge, when you go through a lot of difficulties situation, because some of problem on your countries, like sometimes it's bad government, or it's war coming, or it's just because you have some troubles with your countries. Sometimes it's happened, like in our country, if you say no war, only peace, you need to get out because you go to prison and you go to jail. Yeah, it's what happened now in Russia. If you have free voices, you go to the jail and you sit there long time, maybe 5 or 8 years, if you say peace. Yeah, it's complicated for people to say something in internet, because if you comment something or if you say something, you go to the prison, and a lot of people decided move to the country, find in new places, and some people find this, like go through the go to USA for some reasons, some ways. Sometimes it's legal, sometimes not legal. Some people find a way through Europe or in other places, but some people like us, we have same stories with our friends. We stuck there in Georgia. It's not our finished places when we try to live, because if you're Russian, it's really complicated to live in Georgia because Georgia government didn't like you and people didn't like you because Georgia have 3 wars with Russia, and they say everywhere you can find graffiti when people say get out of here. If you're Russian, get out of here. So it's a little bit complicated to live countries like this, but we'll be still there because Georgia made our 1 year. We live there, it's legal, like a tourist. Yeah. So it's not about us. I just wanted to tell you about every people who now in troubles. Yeah. When you go through this situation, it's not only like, oh, I have bad with my government and then I try to find new places. So if you lose somebody in your life, like wife, parents, or something like this, you can understand what people feeling now who lose his countries, because it's not easy. I have passport, but I don't have a country. I can't come to Russia because I go to the prison. If I say something in internet now in Russian people, a lot of people against me because I say no war, just peace, and a lot of Christianity people say it's not true. You need to say another way. You need to say no. You need to say something like we do everything right. Our government is great and peace for our country, not for another. But it's not what I'm reading in the Bible. Bible say we peacemaker, not war maker, and they say this. And yeah, and now I have a trouble in Russia, and a lot of my friends have a trouble in Russia because they say no war, just peace. So yeah, and you lose, like, not only me, every people who leave this country lose friends, church, work, normal life. Some people lose his money and lose his apartment because, you know, Ukrainian lose his apartment because bombs fallen, but Russian government takes some apartment from another people. I know some people who lost everything because government say you bad person and I take everything because you not say something about government rightly, and now we take everything for you and you lose everything. Yeah. Like, you have a lot of troubles if you go through this situation, and it's help if you find the places when you can live, like some people find USA or Europe or Latin America and stay like home. We made new home and try to find new passport. But we stuck there because our program not working now, and a lot of people stuck there, and we don't have new home and we lose our home, and we now like homeless. We live there like homeless because every random time Georgia can say we don't love you, get out of here, because we decided. Sometimes it's happened. It's not regular, but sometimes it's happened more than 1,000 time in year. So sometimes it's happened, and if Georgia say this, you need to find another places. You like nomads. You move, and you can find apartment but you rent it. It's not your apartment, and landlord sometimes it's happened and say, oh, I decided to raise your money and now we not 600 per month, but 1,000 per month, and you need to find another place. So yeah, sometimes it's happened. We find great apartment and we live there, but it's not our. We can't change everything and we just live there because we can afford it. So yeah. So I hope you understand me something somehow. I don't know, but it's what we feeling. We feeling like homeless on this world because only God we have, and we're lucky because I have church and I have my ministry and I do what God called me to do, and it's really great what I have now, because if I don't have a church and I don't have this calling, I think it's really bad, because you need to do something for your love, for your living, and not what you love and not what country what you love. It's so complicated. Yeah. So, and when people come for our church, most of them feeling like, I say, it's homeless people. They lose everything. They lose money, they lose opportunities, they lose country, they lose home, and now live in the bad situation. Some of them don't have money for the food, some of them don't have money for the dressers or something like this. It's complicated situation. And if you have some refuge in your church or in your neighbors, just know it's really bad when you both feeling inside. Outside you can smile and try to do something, because if you don't smile and not try to do something, you lose your brain, and because inside it's like burning something, and say we lose our life, what we feeling now, and we try to find new life, new places for our living. And yeah, I hope I answered why I cannot come to the Russia and what I'm feeling now and what I'm doing now. Yeah, I try to find another job for my life, because I need to share money for our living, and I try to do what God calling me to do. And yeah, it's what I'm doing now. I'm do what God called me to do. So I hope you understand me, and sorry for this bad message maybe, but I wanted to share with you this my feeling, and feeling with a lot of people. So yeah, some smart people say if you go through this situation, it's like when you lose your wife or your children or your parents. It's feeling like this. You lose something what fundamental. Yeah. I hope you understand me very well. So see you on the next video, and I hope you have a great time. See you guys.